Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name 1 U.S. territory. Guam. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name your U.S. representative. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. In what month do we vote for president? November. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who was the first president? George Washington. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the capital of your state? We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I.